Alright, I'm back with another video, and I told myself yesterday, today is going to be the very first day of the rest of my life. I got to be up 100 bands by December, and why is that? Well, bro, I'm 22 years old. Why don't I have 100 bands? So I'm going to have 100 bands by December, God willingly. And yeah, today's the very first day of my life. 100 bandos on the way. And we on the way there, to be honest. And what else we're going to do? We're going to hit the gym. And I got a haircut too. So basically I'm like a brand new human being on some shit. But yeah, I ain't done a video like this in a minute. Low-key miss doing videos like this, even though it wasn't getting views. But so was any other video. None of the other videos were getting views, so yeah, this one might though. Alright, let's get to it. We finna hit the gym. I don't know if I already said that. You know, I've been losing memory, I've been stressed. But I've been taking ashwagandha, and low-key it helps, but there's more downside to it. I low-key don't feel a thing. It's okay. But alright, we finna hit the gym. Finna get this lift in, and then I got work after. You know, for the ones that ain't really been tuning in the past like 5 videos, and you just turn out to tune into this one, I got a new fucking job. And what is my new job? I sell solar. Well, I don't really sell it, bro. I just do the appointments and do like, I set the deals on some shit, which is, I feel like it's way fucking harder than actually closing. But that's the job I do. I'm not gonna lie, way better than working overnight. Bro, working overnight is so bad. My sleep schedule was so messed up. I remember I took a nap in the middle of my shift. I woke up, I dead ass was seeing spiders on the wall. I dead ass seen a big spider as big as this hand on the wall. And then it disappeared. It like disintegrated literally in my very own eyes in like 2 seconds. Like, that's how bad it was. I was literally hallucinating. That's why, bro, these jobs don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about no sleep schedule. They don't give a fuck about your mental health. Literally all they care about is if you show up and make them money. They literally don't care about anything else. Literally. And I get it. I mean, shit, if I was the boss too, I wouldn't give a fuck about you. As long as you're making me money, which sounds kind of crazy. That's why I don't want to be a boss. I want to be my own businessman. But I mean, obviously, if I was a boss, like the CEO of like a really big company, of course I would care for my employees. But that's the thing, low-key, they didn't get to the top caring about their employees. So I probably won't do the same. Yup. Damn. But I was on FaceTime last night with this girl I've been talking to. And I realized, dang, I ain't really been on FaceTime with a girl at night in like 3 years. What does that mean? Does that mean I don't like girls? No, it just means I'm done with that shit, bro. I thought I was until yesterday. But then guess what? She started asking questions. Oh, like, do you think we're romantically compatible? I'm like, shit, good question, I ain't gonna lie. And I told her the truth. I said, at first I thought we were. And then you said some bullshit, you did some bullshit. And me, all I got is money on my mind. So, time to hit this lift session, bro. We in the trenches with it. Alright, y'all, we in the trenches. And I used to be embarrassed to have the camera. I don't give a fuck no more. Motherfucker, you're not gonna make me 100 bands by December. But yeah, we're on the bench with it. And, you know, at the end of the day, the only reason I really lift, so I could just pick up my girl and have a good time with her. Because imagine not being able to pick up your girl. I feel like that's like demasculating as a man. So that's like the only reason we do it for. And then obviously I want to look good. At the end of the day, you know, that's worshiping your body at the end of the day. So I ain't trying to do all that. I really don't give a fuck. I do, but I don't. So yeah, let me put on some G Herbo.
King of rap, I could bet my money on that. Can't face the facts that a young guy killing shit. Give me another shot and I'ma come with my mask on. Seen a lot of growth since I came with the Van song. Now it's 09 and I'm running with the bass guy. Fire in my eyes, mix my soul with the napalm. Mix and master, all I need is Dro and one mic, one pad, one pen, iPod, dim lights. Feeling like a plane when it's up and it's in flight. Dressing every day like I'm dead with the pinstripe. There's few things that show I'm the raw. Spend the cash every day, so I'm ballin' like Spalding. Want beef, Block 6 had you ballin' like Baldwin. Your favorite rapper out, I'ma lay him in the coffin. No talking when I'm talking, cause his legend pay attention. Only time I sat in class.
But one thing I've been having trouble with is patience. You know, I tell myself every day, like, I gotta have it the next day. I gotta make this amount the next day. I gotta make this many deals the next day. I gotta make this many deals today. And I feel like that kind of put me in a spiral, bro. Because, you know, I have so many high expectations for myself, and I don't achieve those high expectations immediately. So that should be fucking me up. Bro, it's been so stressful. It's gotten to the point where, like, I'm twitching in my sleep again. Like, I'm twitching and then I wake up from the twitch. I'm having crazy dreams. Like, that's how stressed out I've been just from having high expectations for myself. And that's why I've been popping the ashwagandha lately, I ain't gonna lie. It low-key be helping. But you ever see a beautiful Ethiopian girl and you like, damn, you know, I wish I could say something, but I haven't made 100 bands this month. And why do I think like that? Well, bro, I don't know, I just haven't made 100 bands this month. It doesn't even have to be Ethiopian girl. It could be any girl. I'm like, damn, I can't say nothing. I haven't made 100 bands this month. I can't distract myself. I gotta lock in. Cause at the end of the day, low-key 100 bands really, I don't know. What's more important, an Ethiopian girl or 100 bands? For like working to 100 bands is more important. But yeah, that's like really the main reason I don't really send nothing to girls no more, bro. I haven't made 100 bands this month or the next month. Bro, like, I haven't hit my goals. That's literally like the only reason I don't say nothing to women no more. When you have women, bro, and you're not where you need to be in life, at that point it's just a distraction. You just falling off. Because the truth is, women, they need constant attention. And, you know, I'm willing to give a woman constant attention once I've made 100 bands a month, you know? At that point, okay, you know, maybe I have more time. You know, maybe I could afford it more. But no, I haven't made 100 bands this month. In a month at all. So that's why I'm not saying nothing. I gotta lock in, I gotta stay on the grind. Cause if not, somebody else gonna make 100 bands that month, and I'm not. And I'm gonna just fall off. Now, I'm gonna have a beautiful woman, but I'm gonna have all the issues in the world and not have 100 bands, and I'm the one that's gonna fall off. Not the person that cut off the distractions, not the person that don't got the woman, and still made 100 bands that month. It's gonna be me that falls off. So that's literally why I don't say nothing. Hey, yeah, bro. We grinding. We gotta get to it. We're locked the fuck in, boys. We're locked the fuck in, boys! So what is next? I don't really know what's next, I ain't gonna lie. I do got work. I wish I had a fine shit right here. I wonder if I have fine shits watching my YouTube. You know, one time, I actually got recognized in public by my YouTube channel. I don't know if she was lying though, but I was working. She was like, you look familiar. Do you do YouTube? I'm like, yeah, but it was probably somebody else. It wasn't me. And then she searched on my YouTube. It's like, yeah, this is you. I love watching motivational stuff. I'm like, damn, you low-key bad too. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, hopefully she wasn't lying, but yeah, that was pretty cool. I got recognized in public, and I actually got recognized in public for TikTok too, which is kind of crazy. That was a while ago, but now we have to make 100 bands a month. Fuck the shit I just said, 100 bands a month. And some fine shit right here. But at the end of the day, bro, the fuck is fine shit gonna do for me? Not shit, bro. Bro, cause I feel like none of these fine shits, they really like there for you on some shit. Like they is for some people. But in my lifetime, bro, in my POV, no. It's all good though. Because all I got is God. That's all I need to be fulfilled to God. So I don't need no fine shit. All I need is God. This is kind of off topic from the video, but I just want to bring this up. there's this girl I was talking to, and then basically she had a boyfriend the whole time. She posted him. I'm like, damn, that has me thinking, like, were my girls in the past doing that? And they probably were. And I realized, like, bro, the dating game, it's like LeBron versus the Warriors. You can't do nothing. You might be the best, but then it's overpowered. You're overpowered. You can't really do much. So that's why I'm dedicating the rest of this year to making 100 bands. Let's say I had $0 right now. That's only 20 bands each month until 2025, right? Only 20 bands each month. If I had $0, it's only 20 bands each month until 2025. That's really not that much. It's not that hard to make 20 bands. How am I gonna make 20 bands each month? I don't have to tell you that. I mean, if you've been watching my YouTube journey, you should know. But you probably haven't been watching. So yeah. That's why I'm focused on this money, bro. I'm not focused on nothing else. I'm not focused on all women. I ain't focusing on no... Really, what else is there to focus on, to be honest? Your girl and money. That's really the only really things you could really focus on. And I'm choosing money. Fuck the other shit. You know, it would be cool to put your focus in a girl. It would be cool to put your focus and put your all into somebody. I gave up on that. So now I'm on this side. 100 bands by the end of 2025. Alright, fuck what I just said. We on the way to work. We gotta prioritize money over our feelings. Just because. You know, I'm not the type to say express your feelings. Don't express your feelings, bro. Keep that shit and express it on your own terms. You can't express it to these randoms, bro. They just soul snatchers, soul leechers. I feel like they don't talk about the human emotions that much. Because we could be in the state of grief for a long time. Honestly, I've been in the state of grief for 3 years, bro, but I gotta keep it pushing. You know, I've been in the state of damn. It is what it is, bro. Shit's sad. I gotta keep pushing. That's the state I've been in for 3 years. I know I've just been yapping this whole video, but I really have that gut feeling I will be rich. There's just no way that I don't make it happen. Because now that I'm learning about other people, learning from other people, people really don't prioritize being successful. They prioritize being in a comfortable situation. And a comfortable situation for somebody could be living a paycheck to paycheck, you know, having that steady job. Bro, that's not comfortable for me. That just makes me feel like I'm stuck. And I'm doing everything in my power to be on a different level. And that's why I think I will become rich, or at least successful. You know, rich could vary from person to person. You know, 10K a month to somebody is rich. And to be honest, it depends where you live. 10K a month, you set. I ain't gonna lie. But for real, I really have that strong feeling, gut feeling. I just feel it in the palm of my hands that I'm gonna make it happen. There's just no way. You gotta think about it. 2 years ago, I was working at Chicken Express. Down bad, on my ass, didn't know what to do. I dropped out of school. I was skinny. My girl was cheating on me. You know, I went through those type of things that like diminish you as a man. And you're gonna expect me not to make it happen, not to get rich? I don't get it. Like, bro, I've been disrespected my whole life. I literally have no choice but to make it happen. Literally. And if I don't make it happen, I probably couldn't even live with myself at that point. But yeah, you know, I put my faith in God, and I have to do the works. Because faith in God and no works, what do you expect? So yeah.